All right, welcome back to Chai and Chat, everyone, presented by Taskeen Wellness, where we talk about what it means to be well and spotlight those making a difference in mental health. Today, we're really excited to have Shrouq with us, a passionate advocate who's been creating safe spaces and encouraging open conversations in our community about mental health. Her work is inspiring, and we can't wait to dive into her insights. So grab your chai, get comfortable, and join us as we explore what it means to be well with Shrouq. Thank you for being with us, Shrouq, and I'll pass it off to Dr. Shrosh.
Uh, Good morning, Shrouq, and thank you for joining us.
Good
Uh,
morning. Thank you for having me.
we wanted to start with just asking you a little bit about the work you're doing in the community. What are some of the key projects or initiatives that you've been involved in? I understand you're very busy in the community.
Of course. So I will start from the last or from the beginning. I will start from the last. So my name is Shrouq Abdurrahim. I'm right now community health ambassadors with the Flemington Health Center, and I'm a volunteer coordinator for the Flemington Food Bank. And I'm like, you know what, I like to work with our community, with the people face to face. So I do a lot of volunteering work. You can call me like the famous face in my area because I try to help as much as I can. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So for my beginning, I came as an immigrant to Canada. I'm originally from Iraq. I used to live in Iraq and work. After that, I moved to Dubai. I was working there as a dental surgeon. I moved here to Canada at 2007, just to find like some place to raise a kids with like safe environment after the war that's happened in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I start working with a private clinic, but because just me and my husband and two kids, we are alone, we need a lot of support. So I said, okay, let's go straight to the kids first, because in this life you have some priority. So I quit the work, and after that, the life took me to another side, totally different from my career. Um, as I told you, I like to work directly with the people, so I'm like kind of social.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, since I have a time, let's go do some volunteering work. So I start with my kids' school, and there was a special program, and I was doing well. After that, I said, I like to go to my career. If you have some medical roots, it's come like pulling you between time and time. So like I took some courses with the public health, and I try to like connect with my uh, public health center that's in my area, and they are super helpful. Especially Dr. Nasara, she was giving a lot of support for me and for the other community members. So we start like with different program. We start at that time, 2018, 2019, with the um, health habit programs that we deliver to the families, especially ladies, teenager, kids, and it was really doing well. After that, I had some medical issue. So I said, okay, maybe I will change the career. I will like quit the dentistry for a little time, change to another things. So the COVID hit the whole world, and we start with the vaccine clinic and community health ambassadors. Me and my colleague, we did a lot of outreach for the community, door to door, in person, a lot of clinic, um, like anything that you expect, we will be here and we will be there. So after that, we start a new program with the food share. 2020, the people, they are suffering from many things, financial things, mental health and isolation things. So we start like to deliver the food for their home. And the other thing, uh, just to break this isolation barrier for them. So it was good help at that time.
Yeah.
After the COVID, sorry to like you feel free to interrupt me anytime if
No,
like
no, no. There's just really a lot of different types of work, but always with people, like you said, right? Like
yeah,
serving people. Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So after that, we had a different program to work in it, but it's still under public health. So we start with the cancer screening, a lot of work, a lot of training just to deliver the what's happened in our area, what we have in new for the health things to the client. Because to be honest, my community, which is I'm talking about the Flemington area, and I will including Thornycliffe because they have the similarity of the, people, and it's multicultural, but it's the similarity of suffering or the need.
Mhm.
Like they need a lot of things, but the main things that we have a service, but we don't have how to deliver to them or how to they have misconnection to the service.
Mhm.
So we starting doing like we suggesting at that time to do informative session for the community, just to bring the community to socialize first, and second to introduce them to the service and bring like many people from different organizations to the people. Like if the people they can't have the service, let's bring the service to them.
Mm.
So we
Right.
had like a grace sessions for the police, for the seniors, for the housing, for many things. And because we have another issue, which is a huge, like different barriers, like the language barriers is the main one, financial barriers second, mental health, a lot of them suffering, but the language. So we suffer like we try to like deliver this kind of information or this event in different language. So it was really successful event for the community and for us.
So one of the things in your experience with all this work, what have you seen the impact of mental health issues in on people in your community?
Okay, during the COVID, many people they are suffering from many things. Believe me, even the small kids they start developing like bad healthy habit with the eating, angry issue.
Mhm.
Like they are not listening to the parents because I used to have twins in online school, so I can see with my family and the others because I'm like so close to the community, as I said. So I can like figure out like what's happening. This is the normal, this is abnormal. So, and many isolation, many depression, especially with the senior, because I have program with the senior also. So we noticed that like many people, they just need someone to listen to them. They don't need anything else. So at that time, we discussed with like our organization. So we need something to do for our community about the mental health. So we started doing some workshop online. We
Mhm.
try to bring them like and deliver this message indirectly because some cultures they have some stigma or some issue and then bring these topics like about mental health. Maybe the first reaction with normal person he will say, I don't need it. Why you treat me like I'm crazy? They thought that everything is like.
Mhm.
So we start like with the cooking program or like self-care program. And during the this program, we'll start like talking like, oh, what do you think about the weather? It's affect you? How about the COVID? What do you think to sitting at the home? If you're suffering from like, you are not feeling well recently? So just to tell them that it's normal,
Mhm.
and it will be more normal if you be like brave and say it. Don't be afraid to say it because you are not alone to suffer from this kind of sign symptom because the whole situation at that time it wasn't normal.
So what was your experience with Taskeen Wellness and around mental health learning and the community of practice? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Actually, it was a wonderful experience. Give us the training, the the support, the encourage to go and speak with like some materialized things, education one, and put your words in the right way. Because you know, if I have, even if I have like medical background, but I'm not a specialist with these things.
Mhm.
Sometimes you feel like, okay, your client, after you build that trust with them, they started gradually to open to many like different subjects for them. Like they are suffering from this and that. So I need to give them advice, but in the right way. Like advise them to go to this service, this place, to give this phone number, which like I'm sure that they will answering and they have the relief, not just the promises, because I don't like to give a promises I cannot keep it. So the Taskins give us like, as I mentioned, that's the support, the material, the tools, to the confident to go direct to the client, speak with them, because we have like the way how to redirect the client to the right surface.
Mhm.
And that's like, you know, save for them time, effort, and money, which is
That's
they need.
amazing. What brought you to become a doctor and a surgeon? How was your growing up back in Iraq?
Okay. I was the older one in my family, and I have a lot of like, you know, family members. They are in the medical field. So I was looking to my little aunt, and oh my God, this is my icon. I will be something in the medical field. And I was like watching her, how she's like dealing with the people, like relieve their suffering, give them something like, and she's like really, really like a perfect person. I need her in my life, and I need to be like her, like just to relieve some pain or like helping the people. And so I said, okay, I will do it. And my marks was really good. So I said, okay, why not?
That's good.
So yeah, but I tried the engineering first. I
Mm,
went, so I said, okay, I like engineering. So I went 1 year and I said, okay, you know what? This is not me. Yeah. So I changed my career the first year of the university to the dentistry. And because I like surgery things, I was perfect with the, you know, maxillofacial things. But sometimes not everything that you like it, you do. But at least be satisfied.
yeah, that's amazing, your journey. Yeah, your community is really lucky to have you.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
what would you like to see changed and how mental health is addressed in your community?
Okay, in my community, we need to speak more about the mental health issue. Don't feel shy. Don't let yourself suffering or suffer in silence. Please speak up. Even if you don't like believe that you will have the solution from the other part, but at least you will have the release of this negative feeling that's like you make your shoulder very heavy. And at least there is someone will listen. By the way, from last October, me and my colleague, Shroud, which is really good support for me, and there is another organization called the French Homework Club. We start to do something for our community, bring like some mental health awareness about what's happened, and we start with the simple steps for them, and it was like really successful series of the events, like 6 or 5 workshop, and it was really wonderful.
Was that for the children or for their parents?
For the parents and for the family in general, and for the women, specifically women who are not speaking English.
That's
So
amazing. Is that with Tilda?
that's with Tilda and with Shroud. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. What kind of tips did you talk about with them?
The first one, it was about grieving and suffering. So at the beginning, I was really nervous because, it's sensitive topics to bring it to the community. And with certain culture, they have like this barrier that I don't want to speak about these things, this subject. So after 15 minutes, the ladies, they start like easily talking. And it was like full session, active one, full with the dryness, a lot of cries.
Mhm.
People like start like, okay, I'm suffering from this. So I'm like, I'm normal. I feel like I'm normal. There's someone also suffering. And the other lady, I was really affected by this lady. She was like, for many years, I was thinking that I'm the wrong person.
Mm.
So I was like, put a lot of guilty feeling above my head. So it wasn't me. I said, no. But you know what? To be honest, we need to be sensitive when we give advice because, sometimes you don't have uh, the right solution for them.
Yeah.
But at least they feel there is someone here to support, especially the emotional support that will be good relief for them. So we
Well,
start with the
we're
grieving, with the
starting conversations about mental health, which is the amazing part.
yes.
Right? Yeah.
And after the second workshop, they start approaching us that like asking, do you have more session like that? We need to bring more. We need to talk about like uh, the feeling or the life after death. We need to talk about depression. They suggestion for me, so this is a good point. Like the client come to you and ask you to bring these topics for them.
That's amazing. If we can help in any way at the scheme with those with supporting you for those type of workshops, we would happy to do
Of course,
that.
absolutely.
So the last part, we just wrapping up now. What advice would you give to someone who's struggling to find mental health support in your community?
Face your fear.
Face your
Face your
fear.
your
Fear.
fear. Yes,
Mhm.
because you know what? I had advice from a good close friend. She said, instead of running away, just stop and turn and see why you are running. Face what you feel. And it was really good. And the other thing, be socialized, go to your community center, find some friends, speak out. Don't be shame.
Mhm.
Don't be like afraid. Don't be embarrassed from like express your feeling. All people, we are not perfect. No one perfect in this life, by the way. And we're supposed to deal with the others without judgment because, we are here in temporary trip. So why like give the others hard time?
Right.
And the other things, if we cannot change the others or our problem, just to concentrate to ourselves. We try to change ourselves. So I can change myself, but I cannot change the others. But at least I try with myself.
Right. That's really good advice. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you wanted to say before we finish our session today?
Actually, the work in the community is so hard, but in the same time, it's so easy if we have like many cooperative organization together, like come together, like we'll have like many sessions here and there. Like Taskeen can help with the mental health, the other can help with that. The food bank can help with the financial things support, the public health help with the healthy things. So I founded this winter when we had a session with the Hans home under the supervised Miss Amina. She also brought like 2 sessions about the mental health. But my point, it's like if everyone like connect, if we have good connection with the other organization in the same area, or even if it's not the same area, that will be perfect for the community.
So yeah, like your idea about bringing all the pieces to the people rather than
Yes,
the people needing to go find those. Yeah, those are really great ideas. Thank you so much.
you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrouq, and thank you everybody for joining us on Chai and Chat. We hope that you found today's conversation inspiring, and until next time, take care and stay well. Hey, I lied. That wasn't the end of the episode. If you're passionate about mental health in your community and want to volunteer as a wellness advocate with Taskeen Wellness, visit our website, taskeenwellness.org, or shoot us a message on Instagram. We're so excited to have people joining us on this new, exciting journey.